Are you concerned about being there right now?
Yes, we are.
Very.
Very. I bet you are. Are you seeing effects? I mean, it seems from our perspective, hundreds of miles away, like there are dangerous chemicals in your town. Are you seeing the effects of that?
We are seeing them locally inside of our bodies, what we're experiencing. Local fish in our creeks have died. Oily sheens and coloration in our water. Constant smell of burning plastics and chemicals in the air. Issues with our dog, vomiting, acting lethargic. It's scary stuff here, Tucker.
Is there any federal presence? Are you getting the sense that anybody to whom you send your tax dollars every year cares about what happens to you?
At this moment, unfortunately not.
No. So there are no EPA officials in hazmat suits, no one from the Department of Transportation's walking around trying to figure out how this happened, how to prevent it again, that you have seen?
Nobody's knocking on our door.
People feel they just don't know the full story of what happened when that train derailed and the hazardous materials inside were just burned off, which has raised concerns there could be environmental and health issues here for years to come. Many of the people we spoke to say they left feeling even more confused.
That this information gets down to
President Biden told his side in this speaker, then what?
Now, there's still a lot that's unknown about the...
Shalom, Mr. Brother Azan Ahmath. First off, I'd like to give all honor and glory to my Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahak Wadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do well. All right, peace to all you brothers. Now, I want to review some of the information that I came across, pertaining to the Ohio train crash and other crashes. All right, other sites that have been burnt up and warehouses and, facilities. All right, all operated under a wicked pattern that's been going on. And this is all under the watch of this wicked serpent Esau Edom. He is actually waging war on the citizens of America. And since this happened a couple weeks ago, there's been other trains, all right, that have been blown up, warehouses that have been blown up. Actually, all right, they found a pipe bomb today behind a church, all right, on some train tracks. So all this that's happening is happening on purpose. Okay, they want to bring in, all right, a new system. And the way to do that, all right, is to cause this chaos and then bring in order after that chaos, right? Now, what we're about to show you is, and this is crazy, all these things that are happening is all orchestrated. None of this is by accident, all right? If you have eyes to see what's going on, your spirit will tell you that. All these trains crashing, all these trains being blown up, crashing, it's not a coincidence, right? They have to have a cause and then an effect. Okay, so what we're going to show you, all right, through this video, I'm going to pull out some scriptures, all right? It's going to paint a picture of what's really going on, okay? And what's happening is they're destroying the water, they're destroying the air, they're destroying the ecosystem, all right? Getting people sick. And what does sickness cause? It causes death, all right? It causes you to go broke paying for, all right, your illness. And this is all war on the people. So let's pull up some video and I'll go through some scriptures, all through the spirit.
ABC.com. You're not going to see this story, which is pretty massive, especially considering that some environmental groups are calling it a modern day Chernobyl, which is probably an exaggeration, but there's such a dichotomy. So why is that? So I did some quick digging.
Now this, what he's about to show you, all right, is these three shareholders, right? The Vanguard Group, Incorporated, BlackRock Fund Advisors, and State Street Global Advisors. All of these companies are ran, all right, by the same people, all All right. And these are the people that influence the money markets. All right. They influence the stock market. They make laws. All right. They own the news stations. All right. We know who these people are. The JOOSs. These are multi-trillionaires controlling the narrative. All right. With money. Manipulating markets. Okay. Now watch this, what this man is about to show you. And we're going to go into it through the spirit.
I found that the company in question, Norfolk Southern Railway, is owned by the following companies. The largest shareholders are the Vanguard Group, BlackRock Fund, and SSGA, which is the State Street Global Advisors Group. And their ownership stakes are as follows. So this is the easiest research I've ever done, because when I pulled up the ownership stakes for the largest news companies, CNN, Fox, ABC.
Right, so these owners right here, they have stake in trains. The Norfolk Southern, all of them are invested in these trains. Okay? Now, when you look right here to the top, CNN, Fox News, ABC News, NBC News, CBS News, all of them, all right, are in chronological order. Okay? Investors, all right? And these companies, these are shareholders. So they have the means and the funds to do corruption.
NBC, CBS. Here's what that data looks like. And as you can see, there's a clear pattern. BlackRock, Vanguard Group, and SSGA show up in pretty much every single one of them. They did a forced depressurization, a forced explosion, if you will, where they released some of the vinyl chloride on purpose to prevent it from catching fire and blowing up catastrophically. It's the equivalent of emptying a big tank with a small spigot versus having the entire thing ignite.
And doing that, releasing those chemicals, all right, I'm going to fast forward to show you what they're releasing. I'm going to fast forward to show you the chemicals, all right, that have been released in the air and people are feeling it. Here we go right here. Look at this. This is what's in the air. This was contaminated the water. All right, people are breaking out in lesions. They're being infected. All right, chemically imbalanced. Okay, vinyl chloride, a highly flammable, colorless gas used when making plastic. Okay, now in Kissimmee, Florida, all right, let's just look at that real fast. There was a plant, a plastic plant that burnt up last week on fire. All right, see, this is all orchestrated. There you go right here. Massive fire burns thousands of pots at plant nursery near Kissimmee. All right, and it was plastic. All right, same thing we just read. Crews cleaning up large mess of melted plastic after nursery fire in Kissimmee. Right, so they know what they're doing. So here again, here's the plastic. All this is in the air right now. People are breathing that. Ethyl hexyl acetylate. Okay, I hope I said that right. A colorless liquid used in making paints and plastics can produce hazardous vapors under heat. You think they don't know, all right, all of these in conjunction, the effects of this? All right, you're dealing with the wicked. They know exactly what's going on. Butyl acetylate, a flammable clear liquid used in making paints, can cause irritation to the skin and eyes and respiratory system. And people are making complaints about this. All right, itching faces, can't breathe, itchy throats. Ethylene glycol monobutyl, a highly flammable colorless liquid used in making solvent and deemed as acutely toxic. It's toxic, right? So this is what's going on from the wicked, man. All right, these people, all right, they're all tied in to that 666 right there, if you can see it. All right, they all have ties to it. right? They all have ties to the World Economic Forum. So I did some research, all right, looking into this. Who owns the Vanguard Group? All right, who is the sole owner or investors in the BlackRock fund? All right, and SSGA funds. I just looked this up to see who these people are, right? You got this guy named Larry Fink. Larry Fink is linked to the World Economic Forum, all right? And this is the guy that owns what? Founded BlackRock. We know exactly what the mission for the World Economic Forum is, right? Well, hey, this guy is down with them. You see, right? Here he is, Larry Fink, Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of BlackRock, all right? And he is an investor, all right, with the World Economic Forum. Okay, he was just down there in Davos. All right, let's go to the Vanguard, the Vanguard Group. Okay, the Vanguard mutual funds, IRAs, ETFs, 401k plans, and more. These men, all right, have more than they can wish for. These are multi-trillionaires. Who owns Vanguard Group? I mean, and we can go right here to the right and see who founded it. John C. Bogle. All right? Hold on. And look at this devil. Right? Look at this devil right here, man. This is the wicked. And they have all that they can wish for. Revenue $6.936 billion, man. Okay? Right? It's the book of Revelation 6 and 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to what? To take peace from the earth. Right? And that red horse represents this red devil that we just saw. Right? Esau, Edom. Right? He took peace from the earth by the means of manipulation. Right? By the means of deception. Using money that's not backed by gold, that's not backed by silver, all right? Just printing up money and using it as power. Let's look into this. It says these economic elitists are behind blank mandates. And these same people are those shareholders, right? Vanguard, BlackRock. You see that? Vanguard, BlackRock, State Street, right? They're elitists. They're shareholder elitists. It's right here in front of you. You see this? Right? So everything that's happening in the world, all this destruction, right? All this manufactured death is by these multi-billionaire trillionaires, the elites of the world. And this is what brothers are showing you. You see, all this is going on, right? They run CNN, they run Fox, ABC, all this. But we're the ones who they say they're crazy. Let's go back to the scriptures. This is Deuteronomy 8 and 17. And this scripture was speaking about the tribes of Israel, but we're going to use it, all right, for Esau, Edom, because it's true. It can apply to them. This is Deuteronomy 8 and 17. And thou say in thy heart, my power and the might of my hand have gotten me this wealth. All right. This is what these devils are telling you. Okay. That they have accumulated all this wealth by their own doing. No, man, this came from witchcraft, enchantments, lies and deceit. All of them look like this. Right? Like John. You see? Right? These investors. Micah 2 and 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it. All right? They practice being evil. They wake up being evil. This is the agenda. Bringing in this fourth industrial revolution. All right? bowing down to their new system. And it's going to come by destruction. It's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. All right? Why are they doing this? Because it is the power of their hand. They have the power. All right? Let's get Job. You know where we're going. Right? It says, because it is in the power of their hand. It's the book of Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Right? It's given into the hand of the wicked. Right? So the earth was given into the wicked. Okay? All right? Let's listen to this. These are actual resonance.
Contamination impacted your life?
It's been absolutely terrible. It's uprooted me and my 6 children.
It's making me move out of my house. People don't know we're safe to drink the water. They're saying yes, but then we got fish kills everywhere.
I worry because I have a well, so I worry in 6 months, what could happen to my water.
What have you noticed about the environment since this has happened?
It's dirty. There's a lot of dust flying around.
That creek is dead. There's not a fish in there. There's not a newt. There's not a salamander. There's no frogs, dead snakes.
I don't know where the birds all went, but we don't see any birds in our place.
Do you feel safe?
No, I don't.
No, I don't feel safe. I think I would be a fool to say that I felt safe right now.
My throat's been burning. I've had a horrible cough, sneezing, just congestion. My eyes have burned. It's scary,
I vomit within 10 minutes of being in that home.
What about the ladies that's going to have babies? Is the babies going to be infected? Are they going to come out deformed?
I went through there Sunday and I thought of...
And are they going to come out deformed? You heard what Esau said. That's the actual scripture. Right? Babies. All right, mistress women should bring forth babies. Just what he just said. Right? This is 2nd Ezra 5:8. There shall be confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again. There's confusion in many places in the world right now, specifically in Babylon the Great, all right, where all these things are happening, all right, at the same time. You guarantee this week it's going to be more trains. It's going to be more warehouses blown up, all right, accidents, okay, right? And the wild beasts shall change their places, and mistress women shall bring forth monsters. So that's what this man just said, man. He just called it. Are women going to have problems with their children? Right? People are feeling what's going on right now, and this is what the wicked want. This is what the elite want. They want you to suffer. Right? They want you to come to them and beg for a remedy. Right? Again, cause and effect, order out of chaos. In the Greek, it's orbo, ab, child. Order out of chaos. This is what they live by. They even put it on the back of the dollar bill.
Are they going to come out deformed?
I went through there Sunday and I thought I was going to die. And I'm curious of what I sucked in. Is it going to kill me? I'm scared. I am. I'm freaking scared.
What is your message to the people in charge?
Please bring us help. Please, don't.
They're going to bring you that help. They're going to bring you that help. They'll tell you they're going to bring you help and peace and safety, right? But what happens when they tell you that? All hell breaks loose, right? 1 Thessalonians 5:3. But when they shall say peace and safety, all right, what she say? Please bring us some help. Yeah, they're going to answer that call for you. Then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. You're not going to escape the plan of Esau because the Lord allowed him to go to certain bounds. So he has to reach the bounds that the Lord gave him. You see? And once he reaches those bounds, the Lord's going to cut him off. Right? This is the book of Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, All right, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So he cannot pass what the Lord has set up for him. Okay? And which is death. Because he's in a slippery place right now. All right, let's go to Habakkuk 2. Okay? Right? And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. See, it's for an appointed time. Those bounds that he can't pass. Right? The Lord said what? Let's go back into it. It says, seeing that his days are determined, and the number of his months are with thee, thou hast appointed his bounds. All right, going back. All right, it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, and at the end it shall speak. Right, so the end is speaking. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Behold, his soul, his soul, man, this dude, all of them. Hey, to take away a middle class, all right, to bring in your C hip, that's an evil thought. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him. It's not upright in him, because they transgress by wine, and their wine, all right, is this shit that they're doing. You see? Right? And woe to you when you go ask for help from the people in Egypt, man. Right? Woe to you when you ask for help from these devils. All right? You haven't learned your lesson. Right? Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt. Egypt is Babylon, America. So when you cry for help from them, they're going to give you another taste, another injection, all right, of what they want. And whatever that may be, it may come in the form of a mask, it may come from a shot, all right? Now they're polluting the air, okay, in the water, which goes up into the air, and it rains. And it's going to rain down all those toxic chemicals on you. They showed you that in The Simpsons.
Good Lord, acid rain! I'm singing in the, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling! Ah! It burns like a Glasgow bikini wax! Ah!
Right? We see that this is a spiritual warfare, right? By wickedness sitting in high places. And the wickedness that are sitting in high places, all right, are these devils right here, man. This guy, John, all right, Lawrence D. Fink, the World Economic Forum, Schwab, all of them. Because what they do, like I said, they manipulate markets. They have these hedge funds, you know, and they cipher money through the hedge funds and change laws, right? Influence politicians. All of this is going on, right? Right here in the land of the wicked. You see? Let's go back.
Yeah, my biggest fear is that this will be a forgotten town.
We're a small community, yeah, we're country people, but we care. We all care. This is home. This has been home for people for years. And I mean, we want answers.
Can we not do this right now? Or, oh, so you haven't heard about the train which derailed outside of Detroit, Michigan today with one car containing hazardous materials? Oh, and I guess you probably didn't hear about the chemical fire in Oklahoma at a storage tanker, which caused the port of Catoosa, northeast of Tulsa, to be evacuated. And you're probably definitely not referring to the fact that crew workers are cleaning up a mass of melted plastic after a 2-acre fire at a nursery plant in Kissimmee, Florida. Oh, and don't forget about the derailed train which spilled 2,000 gallons of diesel fuel into the Yaquina River in Oregon.
I came out of that briefing thinking that nothing that they said added up, and so here's...
Nothing that they're saying is adding up. All right? You got balloons that fly in the air. They're telling you they're shooting down chariots when you know you can't shoot down a chariot. And who is saying these things? Right? The same people that own this. You see? So they're controlling the narrative by their own institutions, by their own networks. All right? And people are seeing it. Right? This is the wicked that ruleth with his hand. All right? By the left. So you have all these distractions going on right now with these balloons, with Joe Biden not know what's going on. And he's a puppet being used. So every day they're going to show you, all right? Because that's what an enchantment is. They have to show you to say the blood is off our hands, right? Hey, but now it's coming at a rapid pace. You see? And again, the people are seeing it.
Here's my conclusion. Either they're lying to us, which is very possible, considering that they lied about the Chinese spy balloon, or they're totally and completely incompetent. Or maybe it's both, which might be the most frightening possibility of all, but maybe the most likely. In either respect, we are not getting straight answers. And you know what? Joe Biden could solve this. He could go on national TV. He could level with the American people and say, here's what we know. Here's what we did, why we did it. But I don't think he'll do that, Sean, because it's not clear to me that he's actually making the decisions here.
He's not making the decisions here. Y'all see what's going on, man. All right? This is all orchestrated by the left. This is all a plot against Babylon the Great, all the inhabitants, to get you, all right, to bow down to their system. Okay? All right? It's the book Sirach 36 and 10. Smite and son of the heads of the rulers of the heathen that say there is none other but we. And that's how they feel. Right? There's nobody but us. And this is why we can do wicked things unto the people. Right? Psalm 73 and 6. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than their heart could wish. And that's what it is. They have more than their heart could wish. So they're able to push their violence. They're able to push their wickedness because they own everything. Now, who's going to question them? Right? They speak of corruption. They're against the Most High. And the Lord said, I'm going to destroy them to destroy the earth. Right? Psalm 73 and 8. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth. Their tongue walketh through the earth. How does that happen? Through this. Through their media. All right? Through manipulation. All right? Deception and lies, because the average person will look at this and say, oh my gosh, these people are great businessmen. No, that's not true. All these people are working for the same reason. All right? All of them are going to dinner together. All of them are the wicked. Right? You can't get around this. In their hearts, they feel that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai doesn't see them. Right? Psalm 73 and 11. And they say, how does God know? And is there knowledge in the Most High? Right? That's how they feel. Is there knowledge in the Most High? Why do I need the Most High when we have everything that we want plus more? Right? Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches. Right? The Lord is showing you through scripture who these people are. Right? They increase in riches. This is the wealthy elitists that are controlling all this shit that's going on, man. Right? It's the book of Psalms 75 and 8. For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red and is full of mixture. And he poureth out of the same, but the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth, shall wring them out and drink them. This is a precept. It says, the fool have said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good. You see how precept matches up with precept? All right, showing you that these people, all right, that run this are the ones that are doing this. Right? Total death and destruction and causing calamity across America. All right, what's it say right over here? Bomb train in Ohio sickens residents. Okay, potential environmental nuclear bomb. It's everywhere, right? These Edomites are crazy. So we're gonna watch this other clip before I close out. And this man is going to show you all these dates. All right. Remember, look at this right here. This what this is all about, according to John the Revelator. All right. If you have the wisdom to see this. All right. These people are going to cause the whole world to bow down to their system, either you like it or not. And it's going to take a certain person, people, to reject this. All right. This is war on humanity. All right, now listen to what this man says and listen to the plot.
All right, you guys, I want to show you these chemical spills. I went through 4 different states last night. The derailments are bad enough, but I'm talking because of the frequency of the chemical spills, what's really going on and the intent, right? Tearing the whole system down, water, food, infrastructure, digital dollar, you will own nothing, Great Reset. I'm going to play a video to remind you. But let me give you a rundown because there's things happening in Canada, also overseas. There's so many things going on, it's hard to address. But let's go through them. January 28th, acid spill, Louisiana. February 2nd, polyvinyl spill, Ohio. February 3rd, 500-gallon acid leak, Ohio. February 11th, fuel pipeline leak, California. The 12th, waste plant fire, Florida. 13th, hazmat train crash, Texas. Hazmat train crash, South Carolina. Nitric acid spill, Arizona. Chemical tank fire, Oklahoma. 5-acre warehouse fire in Florida. I'm getting ready to play a video. Can you see what's going on? They don't even have to fire a shot, right? Tearing everything down from within, and we'll make it look like an accident. Like I said, if you don't know what's going on at this point, open your eyes and pay attention.
Straight up like that. Straight up and down. Let's read it one more time. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good. They are all gone aside. They are all together become filthy. There is none that doeth good. No, not no one. Lord says they are filthy, and there's none that doeth good. So I wanted to bring this lesson out to you. News, prophecy, and the things that are going on. I hope you were informed and edified through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah, just the brother Azan Ahmath. Shalom.